Mike Africa Jr. I'm a member of the MOVE organization.
Let's go, Mike.
You see me carrying the sign of Mumia Abu-Jamal. When we talk about police violence, Mumia is a victim of police violence. Here in the city of Philadelphia, you don't get a clearer example. Mumia Abu-Jamal was targeted by these police, these racist police, because he speak the truth, because he talk about the injustices in this system. Mumia Abu-Jamal was a target because he talked about the truth of what was happening to the MOVE organization. Mumia has been a target since he was a young brother because he has always valued speaking the truth and has always done so. Mumia had been targeted by this system and their police since he was a teenager, when he was a member of the Black Panther Party. Yeah. Give it up for the Black Panther Party. The system is controlled by pressure. John Africa taught MOVE people that if you don't keep the pressure on the system, they will not move, they will not change. They did not end slavery because the people of this that control this system wanted to end it. They ended it because there was so much pressure from the people that they could not keep it going the way they had it going. And the same way, that you see police officers kneeling as if they are standing or kneeling with us. They are trying to pretend that they are with us. And they're not doing that because they believe in justice. They're doing that because people have rose up across this planet by the millions. Believed in justice, then why are they not turning in and arresting all these other police officers that don't believe in justice? If these police believed in equality, then why are they only kneeling now? Why did it take them all these years to get down on their knees? Many of you saw in Buffalo, New York, where two police officers shoved a 75-year-old elderly man to the ground. The man stumbled backwards. He tripped because of their shove. He fell and he hit his head. And when he hit his head, blood began to leak from his ears. When I saw that man hit the ground, I shed tears. This system does not employ the police to serve or protect anyone.
Right.
The reason that the police exist is to control the people from destroying this system once they realize that they've been oppressed by this system. ultimate act of police violence could best be seen in this city on May 13th, 1985.
All right, talk about it.
These police that claim to serve and protect the people flew a helicopter over my family's home. The helicopter was armed with a satchel of C4. This satchel was dropped from the helicopter by the police. That C4 landed on the roof of our home and exploded. And the bomb ignited a fire. The fire was allowed to burn by the police that claimed to serve and protect. Within the house that was bombed were 13 people, including 6 children. As the fire burned and the people began to flee the building, these police that claimed to serve and protect shot the people back into the burning house. That building burned all night long. The people that tried to escape were shot and picked up and thrown back into the fire by the police that claimed to serve and protect the people. Of those people that were shot and burned to death by the police were 5 children that I knew and loved and was growing up with. These police do not serve, they do not protect, they brutalize the people and try to force us into submission. And we are here to say that we are here to fight back. I will bring us back to Mumia Abu-Jamal. Mumia Abu-Jamal has been in prison because he spoke out about the injustice that was happening to Mu. He is a journalist who told the truth and did his job well. But because the police wanted to silence him, they wanted to silence that information, they targeted him and put him on death row, where he lived for 28 years until the power of the people rallied and forced him off of death row.
Yeah.
And now,
Right.
So now, with the pressure that the people have built in supporting Mumia because he is innocent, we have forced the system to admit and even apologize for certain things. Over this last week, we have seen the statue of Frank Rizzo removed. We have seen the mural of Frank Rizzo painted over. And now you are hearing these police police officer saying things like what he represented doesn't fit the direction that we're going in. What I will say about that is this. Apology without action is meaningless.
It don't mean shit.
It don't matter.
It don't mean shit.
Do not apologize. Do not apologize and remove a statue while continuing to uphold the unjust sentences of the people in prison.
Yes.
They can keep the statue, but free Mumia. They can keep the statue, but free Russell Schultz. They can keep that mural, but free JoJo Bowen.
Free JoJo Bowen.
See, this is what the system wants to silence. They want to silence the information because with the information, the education, people are rising to action.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge
And
is
they want
power.
to stop this knowledge, which is why they want to stop Mumia, because the way he presents the truth is more than they can handle. Mumia Abu-Jamal has had people come before the judges for him to say that they are the real killer, but the judges paid them no attention. There are people, the police officers, half of the police officers in the case with Mumia were brought up on charges for misconduct, and the district attorney on Mumia's case was disbarred for prosecutorial misconduct. But Mumia stays in prison. Why? Because he speaks the truth. And the system do not want the truth out there because they want to keep people enslaved with apathy.
He's a threat.
He is a threat.
He's a threat.
But we are here today moving in unison with all of the other protesters to stop and end police brutality. We are going to defund the police.
That's
We are going to disband the police. We are going to disband the police. I appreciate you listening to me. You cannot know how deeply gratifying it is for me to see the tables turn.
Right.
In 1981 and 82, when I was a little kid, we had support, but it was not like this. So I appreciate you, I support you, and I love you for it. On the move! Free Mumia!